I'm going to talk about occurring pattern. Let's look at weather warnings. So weather warning is for Oshawa, Uxbridge, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, and that's it, including Hamilton. So those cities are gonna get some yellow advisory with some frost advisory. It starts on Monday, May 11th, 4:56 a.m. to Monday, May 11th, 1:02 p.m. So let's look at the pressure pattern. So let's look at the pressure pattern. So 8 p.m. May 11. So it's gonna go between 12 to the 15. So 1024, 1020 millibars of pressure. Let's go to the next hour, which is 8 p.m. May the 12th. There is something. 1016, 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next 1080 millibars of pressure. Let's go to 8 p.m. Monday, May 13th. So 1012, 1008 millibars, 1008 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next tower, which is let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. May 14th. So 1016, 1012, 1014 millibars of pressure. Let's go to the next tower, which is 8 p.m. May the 15th. There is something. 1012, 1012, 1008, 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next tower. Let's look at total precipitation pattern. So let's start from 2 p.m. There is something. Wartime periods in Hanover, Midland, la la la. It's good to get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, including Brazil, not doing Joshua, because it's only a little bit. So let's go to 11:05 p.m. There is something. So Oakwood, Sisaga, Peterborough, just going to go Lala, Wartime periods in Hanover. It's going to get some 0.24 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. There is something. Coburg is going to get some 0.24 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next hour, which is 7 p.m. There's nothing else. Let's go to 8 a.m. There's nothing else. 7 a.m. There's nothing else. 2 p.m. There's nothing else. 5 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 p.m. There is something. Line said OB Whitetown, Port in Hanover, Collingwood, Bombay, Sunderby, Sotheby, Midland, Betty, Beverly, Georgia. Hamilton, Oakwood, Angle City, Sissaga, Brampton, Ointo, Toronto is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next hour, which is 11 p.m. There is something. Lane said, OB, Collingwood, Bombay, Stanley, Salaby, Milan, Alala, Betty, Georgia, Beverly, Boylston, Naga, City, Hamilton, Oako, Sissaga, Brampton, Ointo, Toronto, Wilson, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stowford, Laswa, Ipswich, Coburg, Peterborough. It's going to get some 0.24 millimeters of rainfall. White is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is so let's start again. So White and Boyles in Hanover. Bombi, Sunby, Sotheby, Midland is going to get some 0.24 millimeters of rainfall, including Hamilton. Line says it's going to get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Hope says it's going to get some 6.25 millimeters. Collingwood is going to get some 2.5 millimeters. Georgia, Beverly says Betty, Adela, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville, Nag, Varsity, Partsway is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So it's going to get some 2.5 millimeters. Uxu is going to get some 2.5 millimeters. Oko, Sisaga, down Toronto, between Hills, Scarborough is going to get some 2.5 millimeters. That's the latest in Scarborough. Maybe 6.25. Same thing in Oshawa. So let's go to next tower, which is 11 a.m. There is something. There is something. So Hamilton, Oko, Scott. No, not doing Scott. Bro, so Wartown, Boyles in Hanover, Collingwood, Bomb. Thunder Beach, Midland is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Betty. So downtown Toronto, Scarborough borderline is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. That's heaviest, lightest in Scarborough, heaviest going to be 6.25. So Lilla, Beverly, so Georgia, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Lake, the heaviest is going to be 2.5, lightest 0.25. Niagara Falls City, the heaviest is going to be 2.6, 125, heaviest is Light is going to be 2.5, heavy is going to be 6.35. So Balbo is going to get some 6.35 millimeters of rainfall. Line says it's going to get some 6.25. Hopes is going to be 2.5 millimeters. Let's go to next stopper, which is 2 p.m. There is something. So let's double check everything. So let's start from line said OB Y temporals in Hanover, Collingwood, Bombay, Stanby, Salaby, Milan, Alala, Betty, Georgia, Bablasos, Sissaga, Brampton, Ointo, Oku, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg. But it's going to get some Naga, the late parts of Naga Falls. City doses are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Oak is going to get some 2.5 millimeters. Naga Falls City is 2.5 millimeters. That's heavy, is like 0.25 millimeters. So let's go to next tower. Let's go to next tower. Scarborough light is 0.25, heavy is coming 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is 5 p.m. There is something. Line said OB White Temple Hudson Hanover, Collingwood, Bomb, Eastern B, Saturday, Milan, Betty, Georgia, Bablasis, Belleville, Niagara, the Niagara Falls City, those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Peterborough's gonna get some 2.5 Kobe, 2.5 millimeters. Ogo, Sissaga, Brampton, Ointo, Daranta, Returning Market, Scarborough, Sofa, looks where it's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So let's Newmarket Orange gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. There is something. Line said obey white temporals in honor Collingwood, Bobby, Stanton Beach, Betty, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Hamilton, Oakland, Argonne, Agfa City, Belfast, gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, Sissaga, Brampton, Orange, Toronto, Richmond, Market, Scarborough, Stoufford, Oshawa, Coburg, Peterborough, Dorset, are gonna get some 0.2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next hour, which is 7 p.m. There is something. So, line said, obey white temporals in Hanover, Collingwood, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangewood, Danone, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stoufford, Niagara, Lake, Niagara, Varsity, Boston, Oakville. Also, it's going to get some 2.0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Looks like Peter Colbert, Peterborough is going to get some 0.2.5 millimeters, Valva 0.25 millimeters. So let's go to the next tower, which is 8 a.m. There is something. So Niagara Lake City is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 a.m. There is parts of Niagara Falls City is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 2 p.m. There is nothing else. 5 p.m. there's nothing else. 8 p.m. there's nothing else. 7 p.m. there's nothing else. 8 a.m. there's nothing else. 11 a.m. there's nothing else. 2 p.m. there is nothing else. 5 p.m. there's nothing else. 8 p.m. there is something. So, like I said, obey wire sample out in hardware. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 p.m. There is something. Line said OB wire temperatures in Hanover. By the way, it's good in Solomon. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including parts of Nagpal City. So let's go to next tower, which is total precipitation 24 hours ago. So let's start from 8 p.m. There is something. So line say 1 millimeters. Hoops is going to be 0.8 millimeters. Water 1 millimeters. Whereas the 1 millimeters. Hanover 1 millimeters. Column 0.9 millimeters. Jardine Beverly 0.7 millimeters. Jardina 0.6 millimeters. Hanover 0.6 millimeters. 7 millimeters. Solomon is going to get some 0.5 millimeters. Milan 0.4 3 millimeters. Is Saga Brampton Orange was 0.5 millimeters. So down to 0.5. Oku is going to be 0.5 millimeters. Oku, the heavy is 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. So including Hamilton, Niagara, Lake Falls City 0.3 millimeters. Heaviest Niagara, Lake Niagara Falls City is going to be 0.4 millimeters. Stoffel doesn't count. Let's go to next topic, which is EPM. Monday, May 13th, there is something. White 10, 6 millimeters, whereas in 4 millimeters, Hanover, 5 millimeters, Collingwood, 9 millimeters, Palm Beach, 6 millimeters, 5 millimeters, Thunder Bay, 6 millimeters, 5 millimeters, 6 millimeters, 5 millimeters, Southern Bay, 5 millimeters, Minna, 5 millimeters, temp of 5 millimeters, where it is 11 millimeters. Georgia is going to be 11 millimeters of rainfall. 12 millimeters. Whereas is going to get some 14 millimeters of rainfall, 15 millimeters. So everywhere in Niagara Falls. Niagara Lake 9 millimeters, and 14 millimeters in Niagara Falls. Facility Hamilton Oka 11 millimeters. Sissaga 11 millimeters. Brampton 11 millimeters. Toronto 10 millimeters. Scarborough 10.5 millimeters. Tofu 11 millimeters. The market 14 millimeters. Hooks is 20 millimeters. Sasha 12 millimeters. Peterborough 15 millimeters, Coburg 14 millimeters, Balboa 13 millimeters. Equal the heaviest 12 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Hoops. Is going to get some 14 millimeters. Line size is going to get some. Line size is going to be 21 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 20 millimeters. That's in what line said. So let's go to next hour, which is London. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. There is something. So everywhere now, for 5 millimeters, Edmonton, Oakville, 1 millimeters, Oakville, heaviest 1 millimeters, lightest 0.8 millimeters, it's like 7 millimeters. Brampton 0.3 millimeters, Toronto 0.3 millimeters, Ooksville is going to get some 0.3 millimeters, Peterborough 1 millimeters, Coburg 0.3 millimeters, 0.2, Belleville is going to be 0.7 millimeters of rainfall, Beverly, Georgia 0.7 millimeters, Collingwood 0.3 millimeters, Beverly, Junior Collingwood 0.3 millimeters. So let's go to next Oshawa 0.3 millimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. There is something. So line said it will be it's gonna be 1 millimeters, hopefully 1 millimeters. Line said it's gonna be 0.9 millimeters, Saturday 0.4 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to air temperature pattern. So 3 p.m. There is something. So per horizon 7 millimeters, Hanover 8 millimeters, Warta 9 millimeters, line said Obis 7 millimeters, line said is 6 degrees, 7 degrees, Obis it's gonna be 6 degrees, Column 6 degrees, Bombay 7 degrees, Salabi, that's 6 degrees, Bombay, Salabi. So Thunderbee is gonna be 5 degrees. Everywhere now, fast 11 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 11 degrees, Oakville 11 degrees, Sissaga 9 degrees, Brampton 11 degrees, Tofu 10 degrees, Scarborough 5 degrees, 90 degrees in Toronto, New Market, Orange Zone 10 degrees, Hooksville 9 degrees, Oshawa 10 degrees, Peterborough 10 degrees, Coburg 8 degrees, Balboa 11 degrees, Georgia Berry is going to be 8 degrees, Alala is going to get some 9 degrees, Babla is 9 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, which is 7 a.m. There is something. So line said, oh, let's start holding again. So line said, oh, base 2 degrees, Whiteton 2 degrees, Royals in 3 degrees, Hanover is going to get some 2 degrees, Lingwood 3 degrees, Wambies 3 degrees, Thunderbee 3 degrees, Salary 4 degrees, Midland 2 degrees, Alala 2 degrees, Valley 1 degree, Sardinia 4 degrees, Bablas is 2 degrees, 3 degrees. Everywhere in Annapolis, 5 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 2 degrees, Mississauga 3 degrees, Brampton 2 degrees, Tofu 2 degrees, Scarborough 2.5 degrees, Toronto 3 degrees. Newmarket only 1 degrees, Oxford 1 degrees, Oshawa 3 degrees, Peterborough 2 degrees, Coburg 4 degrees, Melbourne 3 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, which is 3 p.m. There is something. So Whiteton 12 degrees, Worlds in 10 degrees, Hanover 11 degrees, Collingwood 12 degrees, Wambies 11 degrees, Salaby 11 degrees. Thunderbee is going to get some 7 degrees, Line said Obi 7 degrees, everywhere 9 plus 12 degrees, Hamilton Oakville 9 degrees, Oakville 10 degrees, Sissaga 9 degrees, 10 degrees, Brampton 11 degrees, Tofu 12 degrees, Scarborough Tampa 5 degrees, Toronto 9 degrees, Newmarket Orange 10, 12 degrees, Oxford 11 degrees, Oshawa 10 degrees, Peterborough 11 degrees, Coburg 7 degrees, Balboa 11 degrees. So let's go to Betty, which is 11 degrees, Georgia 10 degrees, Bablas is 14 degrees, 13 degrees, Alalas 12 degrees, 11 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, which is 7 a.m. There is something. So line said it'll be 4 degrees, Whitetown 6 degrees, 4 also 6 degrees, Hanover 7 degrees, Collingwood 5 degrees, Bombay 7 degrees, Salaby 7 degrees, 6 degrees. 6 degrees. So, Milan 6 degrees, Alala 7 degrees, Barry 7 degrees, Bablas 7 degrees, Georgia 6 degrees. So, let's actually, it's gonna be 8 degrees in Georgia. So, everywhere in Ann plus 11 degrees, Hamilton Oakville 7 degrees, Saga 6 degrees, Brampton 6 degrees, Tata 6 degrees, Scarborough 6 degrees, Tofu 6 degrees, Newmarket Orange 6 degrees, Hooksville 6 degrees, Asha 7 degrees. Peterborough 7 degrees, Coburg 6 degrees, Melbourne 8 degrees. So let's go to the next hour, which is 3 p.m. There is something. So Brighton 7 degrees, Wales 8 degrees, Hannover 8 degrees. Collingwood is 11 degrees, Palm Beach 11 degrees, Sotheby 11 degrees, Tunbridge 10 degrees, Midland 11 degrees. Georgina 11 degrees, Bablas is 14 degrees, so 13 degrees. Mary's 11 degrees. Line said Obi is going to get some 6 degrees. Everywhere and plus 5 degrees. Hamilton local 13 degrees. Local again 10 degrees. Warrington 12 degrees. Total 20 degrees. Scarborough 12 degrees. Toronto 10 degrees. Newmarket 15 degrees. Orange Hill 15 degrees. Oxford 15 degrees. Asheville 14 degrees. Peterborough 14 degrees. Coburg 11 degrees. Melbourne 15 degrees. So let's go to the last 11 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, which is 7 a.m. There is something. Line said, oh, Bill, 4 degrees, Collingwood, 4 degrees, Boylston, 6 degrees, Hanover, 5 degrees, Bombay, 6 degrees, Alabay, 6 degrees, Dunby, 5 degrees, Inland, 6 degrees, Alala, 6 degrees, Ready, 6 degrees, Bablas, 6 degrees, Georgia is gonna get some 7 degrees, everywhere now, well, some 5 degrees, Hamilton, Ogle, 7 degrees, Mississauga, 7 degrees, Brampton, 7 degrees, Tofu, 7 degrees, Scarborough, 7 degrees, Mississauga, 7 degrees, Downtown, 7 degrees, Newmarket also 5 degrees, Tofu, sorry, Dan Uxor 6 degrees, Sasha 8 degrees, Peterborough 7 degrees, Coburg 7 degrees, Melbourne 8 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, which is 3 p.m. There is something. So Brighton 15 degrees, Boylston 12 degrees, Hanover 14 degrees, Line said Obi is going to get some 11 degrees, so 12 degrees. 11 degrees. Line says going to get some 12 degrees, 14 degrees, Collingwood 11 degrees, Palm Beach 13 degrees, Sotheby 11 degrees, Sunnybees gonna get some 7 degrees, everywhere for about 5 degrees, Hampton Oak 12 degrees, Mississauga 13 degrees, Brampton 40 degrees, Tofu 40 degrees, Scarborough 40 degrees, Toronto 13 degrees, Newmarket Ontario 13 degrees, Uxbridge 13 degrees, Ashford 15 degrees, Peterborough 13 degrees, Coburg 12 degrees, Balfour 40 degrees, Georgia 30 degrees, Babley Isles 30 degrees, Barrie 12 degrees, Alala 30 degrees. So let's go to 7 a.m. There is something which is 8 a.m. There is something. So 8 degrees, Royalton 7 degrees, Collingwood is 5 degrees, Collingwood 9 degrees, Palm Beach 7 degrees, Saturday 8 degrees, Thunder is gonna get some 4 degrees, 5 degrees. Line said Obi is gonna get some 7 degrees. Georgia is gonna get some 9 degrees. Beverly Hills is gonna be some 9 degrees. Red is gonna get some 7 degrees. 8 degrees is Barry, Alala 9 degrees, so let's go to everywhere now plus 9 degrees, Hamilton Oakle 10 degrees, Banton 9 degrees, Mississauga 9 degrees, Under 9 degrees, Scarborough 9.5, 8.5 degrees, Tofu 8 degrees, Newmarket 7 degrees, Orange 8 degrees, Hooksville 8 degrees, Ashford 10 degrees, Peterborough 9 degrees, Coburg 9 degrees, Belleville 10 degrees, so let's go to the next stop, which is 2 p.m. There is something. So, Washington 16 degrees, Boylston 12 degrees, Hanover is going to be 41.5 degrees, Collingwood 13 degrees, Palm Beach 13 degrees, Alabama 13 degrees. Thunder Beach is going to get some 11 degrees, everywhere and across 61.5 degrees, Hamilton Oakland 15 degrees. Oakland is going to get some 15 degrees, Mississauga 14 degrees, Ranton 18 degrees, Tofu 18 degrees, Scarborough 16 degrees, Downtown 14 degrees, Newmarket Owensville 17 degrees, Uxbridge 16 degrees, Ashford 17 degrees, Peterborough 18 degrees, Coburg 18, 13 degrees, Melbourne 19 degrees, so 15 degrees in Georgia, Barrie 16 degrees, Babylon 16 degrees, Adelaide 16 degrees. So line said OB is 12 degrees. So this is the end, London. This is the end of the video. So